Come down with it.
You're now tuned in to Ministry of Riddim.
And welcome back to the new season, Ministry of Riddim, featuring yours truly, Dorky, here exclusively on 284 Media. And we have an exciting episode for you today. We're going to be right back. It's going to be fire here on 284 Media.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and I'm here with Thing, our mechanic here, and we're going to show you today how you can locate your VIN number on a vehicle.
Your vehicle's VIN, or vehicle identification number, it's a unique code specific to your car. It's important for various purposes like registration, insurance, and maintenance. To find your VIN, start by looking at the dashboard on the driver's side. You can see it through the windshield near the bottom corner of the dashboard. It's usually a small metal plate or a sticker with a combination of 17 characters. If you can't find it there, other common locations include the driver's side door jab, engine block, or it may be mentioned in your registration's documents. And that's how you find your vehicle's VIN number. Remember, this unique identifier is crucial for various services related to your car. It's a good idea to note it down or take a picture for future references. If you are having trouble locating it, please don't hesitate to ask a professional or refer to your owner's manual for guidance. Thank you for watching this quick guide on finding your vehicle's VIN. Stay tuned for more helpful tips to keep your car in top condition. Visit us at Dove's Bottom or at our Parts Point location in Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or our website at www.vimotors.com.
Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman by yours truly, Ron Grant, presents Season 6. Introducing Sheldon Frett, actor, film producer, writer. Daylon Vantapool, entrepreneur. Terrence Neal, creative director. Chad George, entrepreneur. Humphrey Liu, financial services professional. Jamali DJ Molly Thomas, sales manager. Kai DeCastro, entrepreneur. Dean the Sportsman Greenaway, journalist. St. Clair Steady Fleming, entrepreneur. Devon Cowell, brand specialist. Robert Green, footballer. And Rick S.S. Grant, author, The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, coming June 5th, exclusively on 284 Media, inspiring a generation of greatness.
Orange alert!
Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacouse Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Well, am I covered?
Yeah, you're with CG. Remember when I was dabbling in knife throwing bingo? Well, one night I won, but I also got a bullseye.
No.
In a beehive. I ran for hours. They caught me in the end, though. Anyway, I was covered, and I got to keep my trophy. Uh-oh.
Best medical cover for the price. CG Insurance. Good like that.
You're now tuned in to Ministry of Riddim.
And we are back here on 284 Media. Yours truly, Dirky, here with you. Ministry of Riddim, the brand new season. And today I am super excited and elated and proud to have here with me one of the young men that I look up to, the young musicians that I have realized have put in so much work, been involved with so much over the years. And as you all know, the whole reason for being for Ministry of Riddim is to shine the spotlight on those that have contributed and continue to contribute to the culture, to the music industry, the entertainment industry, and the music here in the Virgin Islands throughout the entire world. So, with that said, introducing the man Nat himself, the Buffio.
Yo.
Yo.
What going on, man? What going on? It's a pleasure being here, man. You know, nice having me here. I always used to watch when you have your Ministry of Riddim. I always used to look out for it. So I feel grateful being here, to be honest.
Definitely. We spoke about this, you know, from some time back that we're going to have your featured. So happy to finally have you here, man. And, you know, Nat, I've been watching your progression over the years, you know, like you're not a newcomer. You ain't new to this, you're true to this. As they say, you've been involved in so many different bands, you know, you've been around and you keep progressing. You keep stepping up and stepping up and stepping up your game. So what are you up to right now? What has Nat been up to?
Well, personally, me, I just been, you know, trying to work on my craft, you know, keeping myself up to date, you know. I always look out at the other rhythm man and band them and stuff, see what I'm doing, you know, so what I could use to better me and take it in, put my own twist into it as well. You know, so mostly I just working on my craft, you know, trying to better myself every time I play.
So tell them that, in case the very few persons around the world that may not know who Nat is, tell them some of the bands you've been actually, you know, working with over the years. Who have you been involved with? What, you know, in terms of producing your beats, and tell us also what instruments do you play? Are you just a rhythm man? Do you make beats alone, or do you play instruments and stuff? Talk to us from the band perspective first.
Well, I start off in Top News. That's when I start with me, Keith, DJ, Nalo and Coco. Them times I was the keyboard man, DJ with the rhythm, Keith and Nalo with the vocalist, and Coco used to play the bass. That's where I start from. You know, things happen, you start to grow up. Things happen, you have your differences. You know, you go separate ways. You agree to disagree.
Of course.
So we end up moving on from Top News. I was outside for a while, and my boy Nalo called me back. I'm a right-hand man, you know.
Yeah, man. Nalo large every time.
Tell me, let me do this again. So we came back out with Contraband.
I remember Contraband.
Yeah, that's when we came back. I came back on the scene with it, and then he had his own personal stuff to deal with, you know. Life happened, so he decided, you know, he going to take a step back from the band thing itself for a bit, you know, and
sometimes we all have to do that once in a while, you know.
So I decided, you know, I'm going to keep it moving because I had a young, fresh group with me at the time, and I just didn't want to disappoint them by just saying, bye, hey, we're done with this, you know that way?
Because at that point, they would have been now looking up to you to lead the way forward and see what's going on.
And they were fresh into it too, so I didn't want, like, you just start to like it and then you guys stop and then look another band to be in, you know that way?
That's really admirable, you know, that, you know, a lot of people may not even recognize or appreciate the things that we do for them, looking out for them.
Yeah, so, so now we change the name of the band to Up Top Band now.
Okay.
You know, and that's who he is right now.
Yeah. I wanted to know when I saw the acronyms UTB, I foresight, I think was it last year for Virgin Islands?
Yes.
Yes. I saw the name and I'm like, it kind of sounds familiar, but who is this UTB?
Yeah.
You know, and y'all played up there in the village and all that stuff, and you played, you know, various places in dances and a big stage since then. So you've been doing big things, keeping consistent, and I really applaud you for that, you know. You know, personally, definitely proud of you, and when you see me, could give you those kind of props because really recognize, really, you know, and I know you're a very hard worker. All jokes aside, you're a very, very disciplined hard worker. You've been in this thing a while, and you know, you're genuine with it. You have that genuine love and that passion, and I really admire that about you, you know?
Yeah, you know, that has been so, man. In anything I do, I always try to give it my best. That's just me, you know that way? So,
Tell us about the name, the UTB Up Top Band. Who came up with the name? How did the name come about?
Well, to be honest, the name we were name searching, to be honest, and everybody will give a little input. Well, I gotta big up my girl Asha Stout.
Okay.
She's what actually gave me that name.
Big up yourself, Asha.
Yeah, she's what actually gave us that name there.
Nice.
So, and then I just say, okay, UTB for short, and we were like, okay, that is it.
And
there.
it works.
Yes, yes.
Because it rolls off the tongue easily.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds good when you see it in print. It's very easy to read and recognize. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a good choice. So big up to Asha there again.
Yeah.
And there, you know, to pinpoint the importance, if we could touch on really quickly, support. Support from your family structure or your good friends, whether it's your girlfriend, as you say, or your parents and grandparents. And I know you always had a lot of good support.
Yeah,
you know, your grandparents, especially, you always talk to us about them for a second, you know?
Well, my grandparents, you know, them don't really come to the kind of thing. Back then, they used to like let me play by the bar, Paula bar, and they used to support me that way, like not bring your band and play at night, and you know, so they used to support me that way. But now, you know, time changed. My grandmother gone, God rest her soul. My grandfather still there, but he will never that type into the back and everything. He will hear the music, he Bobby hear and thing in my truck, but to say he gonna go there and do it.
And I mean, like we were talking off air before we started to get on air with the show. I mean, you come from entertainment. As I say, for the persons that don't know, I mean, your grandmother, they essentially made the Thursday night popular in the Virgin Islands. Like when everyone else would do something on a weekend or even a Wednesday, they made the Thursday night. Like if you never partied at Paula's on a Thursday night, you ain't lying yet.
At all.
Facts, big facts. So
all.
you come from that entertainment royalty, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to see that they saw that in you, that you had a potential and they supported you and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
So that's really good. I remember liming plenty of times at Paula's, man. Some of the best times I ever had, definitely.
Yes. Give anything to get those days back, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
It used to be real nice, man. I even like, it used to be real nice.
Yeah.
But another support of mine is my girl as well, you know, and her friends as well. Whenever we play, my girl will hit them up. All of them will come and support me every time. If they can't make it, you know, we don't kill them, but if you play 10 times, they'll be there 9 times out of the 10.
Hey, 9 is a lot.
Yeah. So I like to big them up as well.
Sometimes all your own band, man, them know me there, you know.
Facts. Facts. So I like to big them up one time too, you know.
So they have a name, like, what's the name of their crew? You know, like, after a while, you know, everybody comes up with nicknames or slangs you always recognize, especially the ladies that support you. Man, like, they have any kind of, like, nickname that you would say?
Nah. They ain't got a nickname for them at all.
You gotta get them a crew name, man. Those girls deserve a crew
Well,
name.
they ain't gotta work on that. I ain't gotta work on that.
Yeah, but just like you know, Asha, you say, we're instrumental in naming the band, like her name the crew. Yeah. And her girls name the crew. Y'all need a crew name, ladies. So that's good, man. So take us back a little bit, Nat. Like, how did you really get started in terms of what came first? Was it the keyboard and then the whole thing, like making the rhythm and stuff? Did you always have an interest in making your own beats, your own rhythms?
Yes, to be honest, yes. My first box I ever got was RX-7.
You started off top there.
Well, you know, I started from way back then with the Atari and RX-5 and everything. I mean, I went that far back.
RX-7 was like king of the hill. So for you to start there, that's a really good start, I'm just saying, you know.
So I started on the RX-7, basically home, just doing my own thing.
You look behind on you, right? You look behind your shoulder?
Yeah, man, I don't see them for my coming long time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I started, you know. I did a Excel as well.
MPC.
Yeah, that Excel was nice.
Yeah, I love that. One of my favorite machines. To me, after the MPC 3000, it's my top favorite of all time. Somewhat limited in terms of memory and stuff like that, and the amount of programs you could use, but I actually love that it had limits on it, restriction. But the song, if you ever also heard a song from a 3000, man, it's nothing like it. You know, people like Daddy Jones will tell you the same thing. You know, so I was fortunate to start there. And after that, my second favorite was the 2000 XL. You know, so
Yeah,
awesome.
is that. I actually did the 25 as well. I mean, 25 weren't bad. It was a little muddy, but it was good for the road.
Yeah, the features were a lot.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's when we are kind of start.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man.
So with the keyboard now, how did like essentially even being a keyboard player, like knowing the chord structures and the scales and the notes and being able to play along, how would you say that actually assisted or helped you to be a better rhythm man, like to make your own beats?
Well, it helped a lot because key is everything. You got everything, you got to be in key. So that was important, you know that way. So me learning keyboard, I just take up a keyboard. Well, I ain't take it up. My grandmother bought me one.
Okay.
And I stay home and I used to just play on it. So I learned everything by ears.
Okay.
I went through the school and thing, which I wish I did. Take classes for it.
We are in the same boat. I wish I did as well.
Yeah. What, you know, knowing the keys and thing, going around it, and then hearing people's stuff and thing, used to give a little ideas to go home and do something. So, yeah.
So did you find it natural that you could just hear something, whether on the radio or you're playing a CD, and you could just actually go on the keyboard and mimic it, like play along to it?
Yeah.
That's how it was for you?
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
And it's great to see like a self-taught musician like yourself, you know, come so far, because, you know, hearing your beats, watching you play keyboard from Top News days come up to now, you know, and I definitely want to say I'm super proud of you. You put in the work, you stay disciplined, you know, you take the pitfalls and the hurdles that come with it, but you always bounce back. That's the thing I really admire as well too, you know. And people don't understand, in this entertainment game and anything else in life, you have to have a certain grit. You have to have a certain backbone. Your back got to be broad, as we say.
Facts.
So if you are one of those persons that, you know, a little trouble and a little drama or a little hurdle knocks you down easily, they may not be the best place for you. And then the politics and all in it too.
Yeah.
And the backbiting is very cutthroat. How have you found the industry to be for you? If I would have to go into my stories, it wouldn't be pretty. I didn't have an easy time at all. But how has it been for you, honestly speaking? One, dealing with your peers, like meaning the persons your own age range or era, who you've been around. And two, having to deal with the persons, because you can't walk around them. Having to deal with the persons that came like before you. Because like I know the issues I had, like the musicians that came like right before me, before I took it from them, you know, that kind of way. They weren't very embracing or accommodating to me and the other persons like me at the time. Now I realize like persons like myself and Juga and others actually embrace and look out and help make other people household names that are younger than us. How has your experience been?
Well, my own pretty decent, you know, because to me, by the time my era came around, the older heads were more helpful. You know that way? They were more helpful, they were more willing to, you know, tell you, okay, this is what you're doing wrong, this is what you could do to make your band better or make you better. So it was like a lot more helpful for me. Yeah, I had I mean, back in the days in Top News, they had a little rough patch back then, you know, because everything was basically competition back then. You know that way?
The competition back then was crazy, like a WWF Royal Rumble.
It was more like personal for people. Like, if you
used to take it personal.
Yeah, when you get in a little band thing, they stop hail you on the road and thing like.
And you know the weird thing about it? Back then too, like I remember going through certain things, and I think you went through this as well from Top News days. Come up, right? It's like sometimes it's not even the musicians, like your competition, your competitors, it's even the fans themselves. Like they would take it so personal. I mean, I remember I had persons that because I came out and I kind of, you know, basically overthrew their favorite band, which was a top band at the time. They like literally stopped speaking to me for years. I mean, not you might laugh, but there are persons that only just started back speaking to me or hailing me recently. From
tough.
way back then, that's how bad it is. Like people take this.
yeah, people used to take it real personal back then. But I glad to see it kind of change now.
Mm-hmm.
You know that way?
You get a lot more collaborations.
Yes.
A lot more walking together.
Yes.
It's very different now, right?
Yes, it is.
I definitely realize that.
You could call any one of them top dog and be like, yo, I want to do a song with you, and then be like, yeah man, just set it up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I like it like that, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we would always say one BVI.
Yeah.
We are supposed to be together at the end of the day. And now it's more fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could be like, hey, Ricky, I'm going to show you in tonight, you know? And Ricky be like, yeah, man, come through. Wait now, yo. It's more fun now, you know what I mean? And then when the night done, we just sit down and laugh about it.
Of course, you have a drink together and everything cool.
Yeah, man.
You know, back then, I'm not too sure if you could have done that.
Bye.
You know, had to go in two different directions and hope that man heal you again in 6 months.
Bye. Trouble, my son.
Yeah, but that's good though. So, you have any collaborations in the works? Or that you have already done? I mean, not that you want to let the cat out of the bag with any project you're working on, but any collaborations?
Well, we did one. We did one.
Okay.
That's song we released, Jiggle.
Okay.
We collaborate with Bingy from Hampton God.
Yes, Bingy.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, Bingy.
Yeah, man, we collaborate with he. And think we had a song in the making for a little while.
That's a nice one too.
Yeah, man, but the rest song them, more up top band.
You just keep it in-house.
Yeah, and that you want it to, but that's how the song them come up. The next season now, we probably might look into it and, see a song that might fit somebody voice or, style and be like, bye, we could hear you on this and let them hear it and we see how we go from there.
Well, you just touched on something there that we say, maybe not that you wanted to, but I personally believe that you should kind of forward on your own for a bit and kind of find your song, because sometimes it's a little bit of a struggle to find your song.
That's
like
true.
Every band should, to me. Well, that's a topic I wouldn't get into right now, but every band should have at least somewhat their own unique identifier, their own song. So sometimes it's a struggle, and if you get collaborations, sometimes that person kind of takes over your track or your song for you, and it kind of becomes theirs. I've seen it happen to some people before, which is good still, because they give you, especially if they're performing it.
Yeah.
That's the other issue there too. If you collaborate with an artist or another band, I've seen it happen where no traction happens from it because you killing yourself performing it, and when they go out, they don't perform it. What do you think could cause that? Maybe they just said just for doing its sake they did it, or they don't really feel it.
Maybe they wanted to save face, you never know. But I don't know, maybe I don't know, probably they feel it, or probably it gets lost in how much thing they already have for themselves.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, because when you got a lot of things, that way, especially from back coming up. And
it should be especially rough for somebody like you said, I have a huge catalog. So
so imagine people who got a way bigger catalog than me, like Jugu and them, Boss and them, so Pascal and them. It kind of tough.
Yeah.
You know that way, because as you say, the guy played their song.
Very true. Very true. I mean, I never had it happen to me personally, but I've seen it happen to other persons around here. So, and they don't really comment on it, but, I guess it is what it is. So now, in terms of up top band, what your experience is so far in terms of how the public been embracing you, and what feedback have you been getting so far with the hard work you've been putting in?
Well, as you see, hard work always pays off, right?
Yeah.
So we gain a lot of love and thing now.
Nice.
Especially seeing that we actually out there now and songs actually on the radio now playing another way. So we pushing, we think them as well. We own song them, we posting them that way, so it could stick in people. That way. So the feedback
it's been good,
especially when we play live and think people like, yo, I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, so
it's always good when you can surprise people.
Yeah, because we I grew up old school, so I trained my band where we could actually play music.
Yeah,
and we could play jump up, so we could please both crowd.
That's super
and we
important.
could stay down in the middle as well.
Yeah.
So
So you get them a little piece of everything when you go.
Yes. Yes, so everybody get happy.
Yeah, I love that vibe.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Nat, this is Ministry of Riddim. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a very short pause. And when we come back here on 284, Nat, going to run some big tune. We're going to squeeze some rhythm, okay? Right here on 284 Media. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and today I'm here with Ding, one of our mechanics, and we are going to show you how you can check your engine oil level, as it's an essential part in maintaining your engine's health.
First, let's pop the hood. Here's the oil dipstick. We'll pull it out, wipe it clean with a cloth, reinsert it, and pull it out again to get an accurate oil level reading. As you can see, the oil level should be between the minimum and maximum markers on the dipstick. If it's below the minimum, it's time to add some oil. Checking your oil level is simple yet a crucial task. Make sure to do it regularly to keep your engine running smoothly. And remember, if you're not sure about your vehicle's specific oil requirements, always consult your owner's manual or a professional mechanic at VI Motors. We offer a diverse range of top quality engine oils, so visit us at Dove's Bottom or our location at Parks Point, Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or visit us on our website at www.vimotors.com.
Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman by yours truly, Ron Grant, presents Season 6. Introducing Sheldon Frett, actor, film producer, writer. Daylon Vantapool, entrepreneur. Terrence Neal, creative director. Chad George, entrepreneur. Humphrey Liu, financial services professional. Jamali DJ Molly Thomas, sales manager. Kai DeCastro, entrepreneur. Dean the Sportsman Greenaway, journalist. St. Clair Steady Fleming, entrepreneur. Devon Cowell, brand specialist. Robert Green, footballer. And Rick S. Grant, author, The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, coming June 5th, exclusively on 284 Media, inspiring a generation of greatness.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
You're now tuned in to Ministry of Rhythm.
And we are back. Ministry of Rhythm, yours truly, Dorky, your host here with you exclusively on 284 Media. And as promised, we have the man Nat himself in the house. So without further ado, Nat, rhythm up. Hey, not. You got to hold some for the road. You understand? Hold some. Ladies and gentlemen, we gonna be right back here. A Ministry of Riddim and live up in here, only on 284 Media.
Orange alert.
Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
That's just not cricket.
No sweat, you're with CG. Remember my street dance battle against Seamus O'Leapsy? I went on to win the title of Miss Irish-ish, set to perform at nursing homes around the world. Then this happened. Seamus on you, Seamus. Anyway, I was covered. Let's bounce.
Comprehensive motor cover for damage and more. CG Insurance. Good like that.
You're now tuned in to Ministry of Rhythm.
And we are back here, Ministry of Rhythm, yours truly, Dorky, exclusively on 284 Media. I told y'all this season is gonna be crazy. We got a one and only Nat in the house, the Buffalo.
You.
We gonna tell him what I want that time?
No.
Man, that's some crazy stuff you got in that. You ready for the road, man?
Yeah, man.
Talk to us a little bit. Tell us where can persons find you for the season for festival. I saw that you're on the big stage in the Irene Penn O'Neill Festival. You're gonna be in the village, correct?
Yes, August 1st.
All right.
Yeah, I ain't get a time before we starting yet, but yeah, we'll be there along with Cool Session Brass, Vibe, and Asa Banton.
That's a huge night, man.
Yeah.
Listen, make sure y'all come out and support that night. Support Up Top Band.
And as well, we Aqua Friday coming. We will be Aqua, so you could come and check us out down there as well.
That's right. And one thing I have to big y'all up for as well. There's nothing I love more than groups or bands that push themselves and not sit down and wait on promoters or any committees only to be able to go out and play. You know, there's so many parking lots, there's so many beaches, there's so many different places you could go to be seen and heard, and you have to pay your dues and put in your work. And I saw you guys did something you were by the market recently, right?
We were by the bandstand.
Man, I was so pleased to see that. You know, that's incredible to me, man. Big ups on that.
Yeah, man.
Love the fact that you're pushing yourselves, getting it out there, man. I love the vibes.
We getting there.
Yeah. So who you been working with in terms of your recordings? Like to get your tracks together, your studio recordings and mixing and mastering and stuff like that?
Well, to be honest, we got our own little recording booth now.
Okay, nice.
You know, where we set up our own thing. So I got to big up Keyboard Man, because that's his little booth he set up.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, that's Rennie. Yeah, so we record.
Big up yourself, Rennie.
We record by we own thing, and then mix and master by PDB, the one and only.
All right, that's right. Press the button. PDB in the house, large all the time.
Yeah, man.
I'm an international now, you know. So
yeah, man.
You're lucky to be able to even get him work on anything for any of us.
Grateful.
Yeah, man. So big up yourself, PDB, doing great things, man. Super proud of you too. You know what I mean? So that's big things. Now, let's get into the technical aspect of it because, you know, I actually told a couple of persons that you would be coming. And, you know, I always tell people ahead of time in the industry that I'm going to have certain guests and any questions they want me to ask when they come. So talk to us a little bit about what's your experience been? How was it transitioning? I mean, I remember you say you started on the RX-7. You graduated to the MPCs and all of this. So how was the transition like working with Ableton now that everyone has gone to laptop? How do you find it? And do you make beats in Ableton or a different software, a different DAW?
A different software, to be honest. The MPC Studio is what I used to really guide. I was like the box feel, you know, that way. But my own mashup, to be honest. So as I say, my go-to guy is Malik. I'm my go-to guy right now until I get my thing up and running
and that's
again.
Malik Beats.
Yeah.
Big up Malik Beats. Beast. Trust me.
Yeah. So I just try and get myself, cause I want the X.
Yeah.
That's what I'm working towards.
The real deal, man.
Yeah, man.
So how's the experience been for you with Ableton? Like actually using it? You know, the setup is vastly different from anything we used to use before, of course. How you find it?
Way easier.
Of course.
Yeah, man. You know, back in the days, if you can't remember what that number is for the rhythm you want to play or people like, you gotta be sorting. This here way easier, to be honest. I mean, it kind of tricky with it because now it's like everything is stems. Nobody guy make none from scratch like how you used to. And that used to give you like prime time, jam band, violator. Everybody had a different sound in terms of music wise. Cause if you want to play like a Trini song, you have to write your own beat.
I still do that.
So yours gonna sound different from Daddy Jones' own. Daddy Jones' own gonna sound different from Harry. That how we. So everybody had a different song. Now it's like everybody using the same stems.
Most people using the same stems.
Yeah.
But you know, there are a lot of things we can do to differentiate ourselves and have unique songs because. I mean, I won't front, I use stems all the time. But if I go on a card and 50 other bands on a card and all us even happen to play like a song that's probably the same song, I guarantee you, I won't sound different from it because there's certain things I do in my approach, you know, to get that same kind of song. So I understand what you're saying,
And with that too, that's why I was going to go and hear the other bands so you could know, okay, well, them playing this, you gotta change up the way you play because you don't want to sing like nobody else, you know?
I think DJs as well too.
Exactly.
Yeah, I realized, I remember I went to a party one night and there were 3 DJs and I swear every last one had it, not exact, but like 90-something% close to having the same exact set. And when I say the same exact set, like, song for song, you know, almost. And I was like, okay, well, even if you heard the person before you play, you ain't gonna try to like switch up a little bit. What you think about that?
It tough for a DJ because like no matter how we switch it up, the song will remain the same. Ain't a different singer, ain't a different.
But how about choosing a different set of songs? You don't have to play the same exact songs.
That's true, but when a crowd funny, you see a crowd don't react to a song, people coming to hear that song, you got to give the people and want to come here.
That is true.
Yeah,
sometimes you want to hear it 100 times.
Yeah.
So you are correct with that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you mentioned in terms of the crowd. Somebody asked me to ask you this question too. Not just now with UTB, but your whole career. I don't want to put you on the spot, but like I said, this is a question they told me to ask you. How has it been for you basically trying to please a VI crowd? Because, you know, some people say if you could please a VI crowd, you could please any crowd. Because I have seen in the past where the biggest of artists have come here and performed and it could be tough at times, right?
Yes, it could be tough at times, to be honest. And it go back, I think it's a lot to do with person, like you producing your own music, like people hearing your stuff. You know, that way you could bring a big international artist if nobody here used to play thing, then when you come, you're going to stand up and listen to it. It ain't me, you don't like what he's singing. You know?
That's true.
You're probably feeling what he's singing, but you're going to stand up and listen to it. So that's the thing now with putting out music, where now they don't know the song. So when they come out now, you know, they're going to rock with the song, dance with the song, you know, even sing along. Yeah. But it hard to please a VI crowd, but ain't as hard as you think, to be honest. Yeah, ain't as hard.
To me, it's not hard at all. I mean, like I say, I'm just saying what some people say.
Yeah,
it's not hard to me, but you just gotta be able to read the crowd. To me, like if you come out, people might be in a certain mood. You know, they may not want to hear certain things. It might be the specific time of the night. They already heard such and such, and now they want to hear this. Or it's early in the night, and they don't want to hear this right now. It's different.
But it go back as in you reading your crowd or you seeing the crowd. If you see you have a set of grown folks, you know you have to play music.
Of course.
You know, if you come now, you see, well, a set of teenagers, you know, you gotta cut the music short, because they ain't really want to hear that.
Yeah, and that also depends because I've been places, not just myself, but seeing other bands and DJs play where, because they saw a certain segment of like young persons, most teenagers, they felt that they had to play a certain thing. But then you would be surprised how many young persons don't even like specific types of music or rhythm style, and you'll be surprised. So it is about actually reading the crowd and feeling the vibes off of them at the time. A lot of bands can't actually play on the fly either. Like they have a repertoire, they have a lineup set, and they have to stick to it from beginning to end. They can't deviate, or else it's like they're lost.
But that is tough. But I always train my group to play freehand. I don't write down nothing at all. When in terms of lineup, I don't remember.
We on the same page. I don't ever set a lineup. I have tried that before and that, right? And just being honest off of my experience, it has never worked out well for me. It just don't feel right. You know, like when you go, you play off of the energy and the vibes, and you read the crowd. And it's very important too to work with the singers or the singer. Whatever vibes they're feeling, you coordinate properly, you feel off of each other, and you play like that. I find when you try to go off a lineup, it feels restrictive. It don't feel like free.
Like a program.
Like a program,
Yeah, so cause sometimes I play, I had to remember everything I do. So if I set a lineup, it'll be in my head. So I come back practice. If I, like last night, practice last night, I do a lineup. And I go back practice tomorrow, I could play the same exact lineup how I played last night. But now, you go play live now, you might realize, okay, this song ain't really cutting it. So you got to, you know, come out of that one day. Don't play too long, come out of that one day. And go into a big tune where now, you know that way, you probably had a different song to come in, but you're going to a big tune because you want to catch a crowd back.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what time it is. And you see, that also comes with experience as well. Yeah. Because you obviously would have a lot more experience than some of the other persons in the group that are somewhat younger than yourself, right?
All of them.
So Nat, tell me, do you do any production, like make beats or anything for anyone? Like if somebody from the outside would come to you and say, hey, I like your rhythms, I like your beats, your production, I would like you to work on something for me. You willing to do stuff like that? Have you done anything like that, like work with persons outside of your group?
Well, I work with one or two already, you know that way. Be like, I need a little bit here and there, and you know, I have a lot put on that I haven't used. And I'll say, well, okay, play a set. Tell me what you like, you know that way. If you know that way, so yeah.
So you're open to the possibilities going forward as well.
Yes.
You have that open mind and willing to collaborate with persons.
Yes.
Because I don't think you would turn down if a big artist hears one of your songs and say, hey, I really like that beat. I would like to maybe work with you and see what we could do together.
Yeah.
You're willing to do something like that, right?
Yeah, man, for sure.
Nice. So now, tell the world, how can they get in contact with UTB? How can they get in contact with you? If an artist hears your stuff and they want to contact Nat, how do they get in contact with Nat? How can they find UTB or yourself on social media? If you want to give out your email address, stuff like that.
Well, yes, we on Facebook actually. You know, you could check out the band page, UTB. That's what your name, up top band. You could check out the band page. You could check out my manager as well, Atley.
Okay.
Yeah, and anybody in the band, you could check that. If you know somebody in the band, you could check them and they'll bring it to me, Otley, as well.
Okay, so if they want to reach your manager, how do they reach your manager? People around the world going to be seeing this.
Well,
they might see, even if they're not there live, they see a streaming of UTB. How do they contact Otley? Does he have an email, like a band email or a phone number that you could give out if you can? If you can't, that's fine.
Well, he's a manager, so he phone number. You got to know your phone number and get out there.
All right.
Well, yeah. So his phone number is 342-5577.
Okay, and that's Otley, you say?
Yes.
All right. That's another veteran in the business as well.
Yeah, man. I tell myself I needed a manager to actually get an extra push. You know that way. When I see you are available, I say I can't let the opportunity pass.
Well, that's the thing in this business. You have to align yourself with persons that could help, make you progress and grow and elevate to that next level. So, Nat, once again, this is Ministry of Riddim. We're going into the last segment now where we're going to bust some tunes. So, we're going to take a very short pause and come right back. Ministry of Riddim here on 284 Media.
Across the BVI, the fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
That's just not cricket.
No sweat, you with CG. Remember my street dance battle against Seamus O'Leapsy? I went on to win the title of Miss Irish-ish, set to perform at nursing homes around the world. Then this happened. Seamus on you, Seamus. Anyway, I was covered. Let's bounce.
Comprehensive motor cover for damage and more. CG Insurance. Good like that.
You're now tuned in to Ministry of Rhythm.
And we are back, Ministry of Riddim, the brand new season exclusively on 284 Media. And we are here with the internationally renowned Nat in the house, the Buffio. So, Nat, this is Ministry of Riddim. Squeeze again. No, not no. Yo, you're too nasty. Oh man, yo, that is incredible. Nat. Hey, listen, I told y'all it's gonna be a party up in here. This new season is crazy. Ministry of Riddim 284 Media. Hey, Nat, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here. I was so much looking forward to this because, as I say, you know the whole premise of this show, man, is to give flowers to who deserve it and shine that spotlight on the person that contributed and continue to contribute. And I just want to say how proud I am of you and wish you the world of success. I hope you make millions of dollars and make money to sustain yourself throughout your career. All the best to UTB, Up Top Band, and love alone all the time and respect.
Yeah, man, respect. I appreciate you bringing me here too as well, man. I was been a fan of the Ministry of Riddim thing, so I mean, I was a little shy when you put that thing. I ain't even lie because they like aim me, you know that way. So it's just something new for me, but hey, good man.
Good vibes, right?
Yeah, man.
Energy, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, it's been a pleasure, as I said, man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all around the world, Ministry of Riddim, exclusively on 284 Media. I've been your host, Dirky. You know, people they actually ask me for that sample. Why would you want a sample with my name in it?
You never know.
People are weird. But anyhow, hey, it's been great. It's been fun. Nat, thank you for being here. Love you all. Energy. Till next time.